Sankalp, please introduce yourself and your company and where you're calling from today.
I'm Sankalp Arora, co-founder, CEO at Gather AI. In short, I'd say we bridge the gap between operational reality and warehouse management systems. And I'm calling from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Very nice, very nice. So one more time, you said there's a reality, which is my warehouse. That's the real world. And then I have my WMS. And you said that they don't necessarily match. Please explain.
Oh, yes. All operators out there know this problem where, let's talk about a simple pick process. And you go to pick up a pallet or pick up a case, and the picker says, I can't find the case here, whereas the warehouse management system says it is here, because some error happened by putting away that case. Suddenly that pick becomes 2 to 3 times more expensive than what it needed to be in the first place. And if you can't find the thing that your WMS says is in the warehouse, you actually don't ship the order on time. And all of that happens because warehouses are fast-moving environments, and scan guns and people can only do so much. They're leaky processes that we are running.
So basically, my WMS doesn't match the reality of my warehouse. And you said all operators know that. So there's a gap. And how does Gather AI close that gap?
We actually, in real time, with cameras on drones, cameras on forklifts, and cameras on people and dock doors, digitize the workflows as they are happening and report them and update the WMS, update our dashboards, so you can make decisions on what's actually happening in the facility, not what is supposed to happen, which is what your WMS says.
Yeah, interesting. So talk a little more about, you said, so you're digitizing my warehouse. Talk more about that.
Oh, so let's talk about the journey of to keep it simple, of a pallet in a warehouse. The pallet is on a truck connected to a dock door, is lifted by a forklift, put on the staging area. Another material handling equipment takes it from the staging area to put away. From that, it goes to a pick location. Another material handling equipment picks it, puts it on outbound, and then ships out. Each of those workflows today are being monitored by people scanning manually, and as a result are leaky processes. We put our software powering commercial off-the-shelf cameras on forklifts, on dock doors, and on drones, so that each of these pick, outbound, inbound, staging, and replen processes are captured on camera, while capturing where a thing was picked up from, where it was put away, how many cases were there, what were the dimensions, was it damaged or not. And all of those dimensions then tell you what's actually happening in your warehouse by digitizing.
Very nice, very nice. And again, this is not esoteric. What happens if I'm in an e-commerce facility and I get an order by 2, it has to ship out that day by 5. And if I go to a bin and I say, I'm supposed to find a blue sweater and all that's in this bin is a red sweater, now I have to go, where are the blue sweaters? They're supposed to be here, but it isn't. And an error has been made, but you might not have time to chase it down.
And even if you chase it down, you spend a bunch of extra money chasing it down, and most likely ship it late for the customer. The thing is, the error happened in the first place because that blue sweater was put away somewhere where the warehouse management system didn't record, or was picked up and the warehouse management system didn't record it. Otherwise, you would have just found it there. As things move, we are tracking them in real time through the equipment or people that are moving them. So that is almost impossible to happen when you digitize all the work.
I like it. I like it. So, Sankalp, I notice you're in your office today, and I can hear a drone ever so slightly in the background flying around. When I first met you, I was absolutely, one of the first things you said to me is, Joe, I listen to your podcast, which I appreciate. And you said, I know you don't like drones. And I said to you, I think, no, I don't have anything against drones. I'm just concerned, will they be flying overhead while I'm walking around? But you said, Joe, my drones are all indoors. And I think it's a very exciting, very sexy business that you have drones, but you guys have come so far since then. So drones was just the first iteration, but when we talked about that, you said they could do inventory. I don't know if you call basically making sure the alignment's done. What do you call that? Taking inventory. They could do it way faster than humans, and obviously the drones can go 30 feet in the air, where I prefer my humans stay on the ground. So talk about some of the efficiencies you get with Gather AI.
Right. So with our new iterations of drones that are all American made, we actually get 25x faster inventory counting than manual methods.
Whoa, 25 times faster. So the way we might have done inventory if you didn't have this is, I would say, Joe Sankalp, please come in on the weekend. We'll pay you overtime and you can do inventory management. You can make sure everything's right. Humans aren't built for that. We have to climb up on lifts or ladders. And on top of that, it's monotonous. There's, I'm guessing, more errors with humans.
Absolutely. Not only it's monotonous, not only there are more errors, it's way slower. So you don't know what's actually sitting in your warehouse at any given time other than what your WMS tells you. And maybe WMS is lying to you, let's say 5% of the time. That has a real impact on the operation, because essentially you're talking about delaying or spending more than 5% of the orders you fulfill.
Yeah, when you say 5% off, that's like saying, okay, if my count is 5% off, let's just say I'm going to miss some number of orders that day. They came in at 2:00 and you said that has to go out by 5, and it's not going to go out. And I get dinged. This is a real world thing. This isn't, this is something we track.